Hi, is your child of age 10 or 12 years and still struggling to read? Read basic English, read his grade level English, or even read his grade 2 years less than his grade level English. But you find him playing video games confidently. You find him playing with gadgets very confidently. You find your child playing normal games, making friends, helping you at home, but not willing to read silently or read aloud. Hi, I am Balasaraswathy, your LD coach, that is Learning Differently coach, working with children for the last 20 plus years, helping children with learning challenges overcome their difficulties and making them confident, individual, successful humans. This is the second video of the series of how to identify children with dyslexia in the classroom. What I was telling you was, if your child is doing everything else normally but not reading as per his age, please do take this as a caution, especially for the teachers who are busy completing their syllabus and not focusing on the reading of these children. You must watch for different signs why the child is unable to read, or how there are other signs that the child is, because of which you come to know that the child is not able to read. Let me continue with the next one, that is the sixth sign. Does your child have difficulty copying from the blackboard? Today, whiteboard or blackboard, you write a lot of things on the board and you expect the child to copy it down. And you find that even after waiting for 5 minutes extra than all the other children in the classroom, there are some children who have still not copied from the blackboard. The bell rings, the teacher walks away, the book is empty, hardly there's a line written, the child goes back, and the parent is lost as to what happened in the classroom. And after that, the mother's calling the friends of other children, asking for books. Many a times, the books are not shared. And now, because of mobile, pictures are clicked of the written material by the teacher or by some parent of other child, sent it to this mother, and she sits and copies and completes the notebook. Have you ever wondered if it's happening once or twice, or is it happening for a whole year or more? And what are you doing as a parent? Well, in this video, I am majorly telling about how to identify kids who have problems with dyslexia. But then I have my other videos where I have shared how to solve these problems. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, join my Facebook. The links are given below. Also, there is a website where I have uploaded many videos on solutions of how to help your child with learning difficulties. So, continuing with this sequence of how to identify children with dyslexia in the classroom, let me go to the next point. Is it impossible for him to remember multiplication tables? Reached age 10, age 12, and still stuck with the table of 3 or 4. Not because he's lazy, not because he has not tried enough in his early primary years or in his pre-primary years. Not because the teacher has not given him enough punishment to do it, not because the parent has not tried enough, but still it did not happen. He could not learn a table even in age 14. What are we doing? Why are we waiting so long? My only wish is, I pray and I wish the teachers can identify these kids at a very early age so that they can be helped. So let me go to the next point. Point number 8. Does he have trouble with many aspects of time? Telling time, remembering time, birthdays, days of the week, months of the year. Does he take a lot of time to think and tell you at what time did he do what? When you ask your child a question as a teacher or as a parent, okay, tell me, what did you do on a Sunday? Does he suddenly start with, okay, I went to play at 4 o'clock? And suddenly he goes to say, yeah, well, I had my breakfast at 10 and then I slept at 10 in the night, without any measurement of going in a sequence and telling you for how long he did something. Listen to these kids very carefully. And if you ask the same question 2 to 3 times, does he still repeat it the same way? It's a matter of concern. He might be having a problem called dyslexia or dyscalculia. The next, ninth one. Does he need constant reminders of what to do? Do you notice in the classroom that you have to keep telling your child, keep telling some children in the classroom, take out the book, maths textbook, open the chapter number 7, go to page number 15, look at question number 7. Does this happen with you? And what happens if he doesn't do it? When you find him gazing out of the window, dreaming about something, imagining, finding himself in some other world, what happens to you as a teacher? You get annoyed because you have so much to complete as a syllabus in the classroom, but you have no time, and you have no time for such children. It's not your fault. But my humble request here is only to be watchful. And if you notice such things happening with a bunch of children in your classroom, just take some time off your day. Find out more about them, identify it, tell it to a senior teacher or a principal or a counselor or a special educator, somebody who can help this child and identify if he has some other problems too. And that's exactly why I'm doing this video, to tell you the signs. How do you identify? The next one, that's the 10th one. Does he have problems with oral language? Poor recall of nouns. He wants to tell you something. Say he went out on a holiday somewhere, and like what happens in a classroom is you ask, okay, the vacation is over, and tell us what did you all do? So there are a bunch of children who will just stand up and start giving narrations of how they traveled and what did they do and how did they spend their wonderful time, etc. But there will be this particular kid who will stand up, want to say things, but instead of forming it into sentences, he might break it into few words and try to convey it to you, and the rest of the things might be just running in his head. When you ask him a question that where did you go for vacation, the first thing that generally happens with him is he travels back to that vacation and stays there for a while, because they're all visual learners. They start imagining things that's happening there. And then you have to call him back and say, hello, I'm asking you a question. What did you do there? And because he's already there mentally, he would just offhand start saying a few words without any sequence. Like suddenly he would say horse riding, and then he would say, okay, water sports, without any kind of sequence as to for how many days did he go and where did he go and where did he stay and what are the things he did. Yes, I have met many such children in the classrooms when I was a general education teacher and principal, and also in the special school or the school which I was running for children with learning difficulties. And then you have to help them to frame it into sequence. Use various techniques. And these are the techniques I have created in my other videos. Also, I have a program for parents where they find many such solutions. They can join that program and find out how to help their child. So this was the second, I complete the second video of the sequence as to how to spot children with dyslexia in your classroom. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, click the bell button, join my Facebook group, Instagram, and other social media platforms, the link of which is given below, and get such solutions for your child struggling with dyslexia. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.